Hello, everybody. This is Justin Case of American Newscape, rejoining our friend, coach, mentor, and transformational guide Jeff Griffin of Griffin Motivation, back for another installment of American Awesome. Hello, Jeff. Welcome back to
Justin,
America. Very welcome.
welcome back. I shouldn't say welcome back. I'm like welcoming myself back. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Welcome back to your show. Anyway,
Well, exactly, Jeff. Where you been? What you been doing?
you know what? We've been dealing with some enemies. Maybe enemies of the state, enemies of the computer world. My website got hacked. In December, beginning of December, end of November. It got hacked a little bit of last year by some Russians. They were redirecting it to some Christmas decoration website. At least it wasn't pornography or anything like that. But it was hacked. It was taken. It was they took it over, and so I had to start afresh. And those people who have been around. They know my story. I've had to start anew a couple times. My identity of my physicality of playing football was taken from me nearly 30 years ago when I fell 40 feet and broke my back. So I had to start over and pick up the pieces. And so I know a thing or two about picking up the pieces and starting over and going forward again. So I'm like, okay, I got this. This is not very fun, but I've got this. And so we rebuilt the website. And what I want to have happen is I want those who are watching to go to griffinmotivation.com and see if it's still functioning, see if it's still there, to make sure that we're not rerouted to a bunch of Russians who want to redirect everybody somewhere else other than my website, which is to help leaders lead. That is what I do. I go around and we just help leaders lead. We help people make more money, impact their world, and master their mindset. We help people overcome that mental paralysis. And so, you're asking, Justin, what's new? Well, what's new is Walmart Marketplace needed some help in restructuring, starting anew, starting afresh. And like people are like, Walmart needs to start afresh. But what I've learned here, because I wouldn't just help their team out, 150 salespeople and persons coming in and wanting to get fired up, learn what they need to do, and understand the marketplace, because their competition, I won't call them enemies, but their competition is no longer eBay, it's Amazon. And Amazon is a gorilla and a behemoth. I've learned, bring in $700 billion of money in the marketplace online. And so Walmart, they're like similar to Amazon as a big behemoth. They bring in about the same amount, but in their stores. So if you've ever, driven around, you've seen a Walmart, they're making some good money with people going into their stores, but they want to compete against Amazon. And so they invited me to come and share some things to help them overcome that number one constraint that I believe most people have, and that is to believe they can compete, believe that they can achieve their desires, believe that they can accomplish their dreams. And one of Walmart Marketplace's desires is to compete against Amazon. There's a $600 billion gap that they're fighting with and they're dealing with. And so they had me come in and share a few things with them. And of course, I gave them the 3Ds, which is the foundation of every challenge, every problem, every gap, I believe. And so we shared that with the team, and it was well received. They're already seeing an impact take place. And while I was there, I offered them a free gift, which I want to give to those who are still listening, that are dealing with challenges, that are dealing with disappointments, that are dealing with possible, I won't call them enemies, but people who are out to get them and whatnot, but they might have this gap, right? Because here's our challenge over here, and we know what to do, but we're not doing what we know, and there's this gap, and we need to close that gap, or we don't even know what we're doing. But anyway, what I'm saying here, Justin, is I offered this team the possibility principle, which is the footings that sits at the foundation. Now, Walmart paid me thousands of dollars to come in and help them with their challenge and their situation. And I just want to, it's springtime, things are growing. I'm feeling good. The sun is coming out. And I'm like, I want to just gift this to anybody who goes to my website to, first of all, see if it's still mine and the Russians haven't taken it over. But I also want them to go to the shop, and I want to give them the possibility principle for free. And so if anyone goes to griffinmotivation.com/shop and they put in the coupon code possible, I'm going to give you this possibility principle for free. And this possibility principle will help you match up your dreams with your desires. And then once that happens, the floodgates of imagination open up, and all these things just start flooding into your life, all these beautiful things. It's like springtime where it blossoms and grows and things are amazing. That's just one thing the possibility principle will do for you. Another thing is it teaches you what success is. It teaches you and gives you permission to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because we know that it's in the struggle that we find the strength. It also teaches you about the process. The process is more important than the promise. And so often we abort the process to focus on the promise and we don't progress. But it's the process that helps you progress. And of course, the other thing that the possibility principle will give you and teach you is what hope is. And I know that we've all experienced failures. We've all experienced challenges. We've all experienced setbacks. We've all experienced a winter season. People might have come in and overtaken some things, like the Russians overtook my website. But the possibility principle teaches you what hope is. And to me, hope is the ability to reach out to the future and grab onto your dreams and desires and bring them back to the present in spite of your past. And that's what I want to do, is I want to just gift you who is listening the solution to the impossible. You are the solution to impossible. And what's interesting is we all have problems. You have problems, I have problems, but the problem isn't the problem, because we all have problems. The problem is you. But the good news is the solution is you as well. And the possibility principle is the tool that will help you overcome the impossible. And so anyway, that's what I wanted to do. That's what's new. You know, Walmart, they loved it. We did the same thing with another group last week called We Are the They, a group of 50 men. And we went and shared the 3Ds with them and gave them this free gift. And so I'm like, you know what? I want to do the same with your audience, with my audience, and just say, you know, it's springtime. Let's do this. Here's a gift that's typically $10. I'm going to give it to you for free. And then, of course, while you're there and some other things in the shop, catch your eye, take a look at that. And if you put the coupon code LOVE for a handful of those items, you can get 50% off the books specifically. And there's some other things in there as well, that some amazing things. We're going to come back again. We're going to share some things that we're doing with my good friend, Dr. Antoine Eid, who's a senior associate professor at Cambridge University. You know, we are helping people meet themselves. We're helping people discover who they are on a subconscious level and a molecular level. And we'll come back and we'll share those things as well. But for right now, I just wanted to, you know, give a little love and share this possibility principle that it's going to transform your life, just like the weather is outside this spring.
How cool is that, Jeff? And, you know, I want to warn people, don't go to Walmart Marketplace if you don't want to keep going back, because I gave up Amazon. Absolutely gave it up. And the reason I gave it up, and you can share this with your Walmart friends, is the integrity of the Walmart employees if I have a problem. And we learned of this during COVID because Walmart started delivering to us once a week. That's where we got all our groceries. And then I learned about the marketplace. All exciting stuff. And I'm excited that you're working with them, Joe.
Yeah, there's some cool things that are happening. So I'm like, well, this is great. How are you going to deliver all these things? Because, you know, Amazon, they have like a day. And I'm not here promoting Walmart Marketplace, but I think it's pretty cool that I get to, as you mentioned, work with them and help them expand their mind. Again, like I said, what we do is we help leaders lead by making more money, impacting the world, and mastering their mindset. And that's where I really get excited about, is expanding the mind and helping the mindset. And so I'm like, I asked them the question, I'm like, that's great. Amazon has like a day, if you have Prime, you can get your stuff in within a day. And these guys are like, Griff, we're going to do it within 45 minutes.
Yeah.
That's our desire.
Exactly.
It's like getting pizza from Walmart. I'm like, this is like Domino's all over again. And so they already have some things in play, and I'm not going to say anything about this, but they have some things in play that it's going to happen, and it's going to allow other people to start doing some things, getting their own jobs, doing, again, making more money and impacting their own world. And so, it's exciting that I get to be a part of this adventure that they're on.
Well, I'm excited for you and I'm excited for them because they're lucky to have you working with them, Jeff. And the more transformational assistance you can give those people that are in the trenches doing this for us, the better for all of us. So, that being said, this has been Just in Case and Jeff Griffin bringing you American Awesome. Thanks for joining us. Remember, additional information and links are provided in this video's read more. Today is the day to subscribe to this channel. Please learn more about Jeff Griffin and keep company with us all at the Cool Kids table.